Oh,
But now
gracias,
we're
amor.
recording
Mm, mm.
and just moving into this energy with your eyes closed and just breathing. I'd just like you to just, again, we're just going to recap on that beautiful energy of that 877. And just as I was saying before, regarding when we do connect with our higher self and we sit in quiet and we ask for guidance and support, sometimes that guidance and support comes in our waking world from either listening to music, where you'll hear a lyric that will stand out, and that could be a message, or you can very well be standing waiting for the bus stop, waiting for the bus, and the bus passes by, and you see this advertisement that stands out at you, or you're standing at the grocery store and someone mentions a number, you hear the cashier say to somebody else, that's $8.77, and you happen to hear it. There's reasons why we hear these things. And these things come to us in our waking world if, in fact, we don't get to hear it in the meditation when we sit quietly. And that's the beauty of connecting with our higher self, is that we get to have this support, this wisdom, this knowledge that comes in. And as we said, the breakdown with that 877, the eight's the abundance, the seven's all about how we sit quietly and reflect. The double seven is all about the master number of taking us to a higher level. And that double seven's a 14, which is a 5. So it's all about the changes we're enduring. And 8 and 5 is all about the 13, which is a 4 energy, which is about the new foundation that we are all working really hard to build in regards to balance, harmony, and stability. And in this space, I'd like you to take a nice deep breath in and exhale this breath. And as you exhale, just let go of your entire day. Now take another deep breath in and exhale. And as you exhale, I'd like you to begin to visualize whether your feet are on the floor, and if not, just visualize being connected to the earth so we ground ourselves, so we don't go floating up in the air as we're meditating. We're just feeling that energy coming from the floor up, connecting you to the earth. And as you feel that energy, just visualize and remember and see this beautiful clear crystal quartz all the way down at the bottom of earth, connecting to Mother Earth. But just feeling that energy moving upward, moving up to each one of your chakras one by one. And as this clear quartz crystal is just activating each chakra, I'd like you to begin to visualize the chakras, visualizing each chakra, seeing the chakras, whether it's red, the orange, yellow, green or pink, turquoise, blue, indigo, purple. Just see them all one by one. And then in your mind's eye, from your mind's eye, I'd like you to begin to visualize one color, one of the chakras. Doesn't matter which color it is. And begin to visualize that as a beautiful ball, clear ball. In that color, you're holding that beautiful color in your hand as a ball. And as you're holding this beautiful color ball in your hand, you begin to feel this activation in your hands. This energy just flows through your body, healing what needs to be healed. And then in the space, as this process of healing is taking place and you're feeling this activation going through your body, flowing from one body part to the next, feeling this energy, allowing this energy of this beautiful ball, just allowing this color to flow from one body part to the next, moving from the feet up into the ankles, into your calves, your shins, your knees, your thighs, your buttocks, your hips, your lower back, your abdomen, your middle back, your chest, your shoulder blades, down your arms, back up your arms, into your throat, your jaw, your cheeks, your teeth, your nose, your eyes, your ears, your eyebrows, your temples, your forehead, the top of your head. Just feel all of this energy healing, healing all of your body parts. And just bringing your attention back to your hands as you hold this beautiful color ball. And as you're holding this beautiful color ball, I'd like you to begin to visualize family members sitting around you, friends, coworkers, neighbors, strangers. This beautiful unity of people all surrounding you. And each person's going to have their own beautiful color ball in their hands. And you're going to begin to feel, sense, and touch the energies of each person. And you're going to slowly begin to transfer your ball to the next person as they're going to transfer their ball to the next person. And remembering that each person has their own different ball, different color. So as you grab the ball from your one side, you're going to be holding a different color ball. And as this ball is traveling around, each time you get the ball in your hand, it's going to be a different color from what you had. And maybe again, it will be a color that you had as well. And as this ball is traveling, you're just feeling this energy. As the ball that you hold, you feel that activating that one chakra. And then you go and grab the next ball and it activates the next one. And then the next ball. And perhaps maybe you're holding a couple, as you're grabbing the balls, you're holding one ball, several balls that might be the same color. That's possible too. Or perhaps as you continue the traveling, passing your ball, each person's passing a ball, you get to see all the chakras. And now in this very moment, the person hands you their ball, and now you get to hold that ball. It's different from the color you had before. Now I'd like you to sense, touch, and feel the energy of that ball, that color, activating that chakra that it's connected to. And as you are in the space of this energy, I'd like you to begin to recite the mantra that's connected to that particular chakra. And that can look like this, saying out loud or to yourself as you hold the ball, whatever the color it is for you. And I'll recite for each chakra the mantra. I'm grateful to be balanced. I'm grateful for my birth. I'm grateful for abundance. I'm grateful for peace. I'm grateful to express myself. I'm grateful for my truth. I'm grateful for divine light. I'm grateful to connect to my higher self. I'm grateful to connect to my higher soul self. I am grateful. I am grateful. I am grateful. So whatever color ball you're holding on to, just continue in your mind's eye, repeating your mantra or whatever your mantra is. Just doing that for a couple of seconds, feeling this energy activating you. And then in the space, begin to visualize your ball, your beautiful color ball, turning to this clear white quartz. That now you are literally holding on to the clear white quartz as a ball. And you begin to feel this beautiful pull from Mother Earth as the clear quartz sits at the bottom of the earth. feeling this major connection between you and the earth. And then feeling this additional connection between you and the earth and your higher soul self. And as you're in the space of holding this beautiful clear quartz ball, begin to sense, touch, and feel all your chakras. That you can see all the energies, all the colors. And as you see all the colors, you begin to see, sense, and touch them turning clockwise, activating you, raising your vibration, seeing yourself differently. And just see these colors getting brighter and brighter with each breath that you take. And I'd like you to take another deep breath in. And as you exhale this breath, I'd like you to exhale the breath that you begin to see the ball you had in your hand before with the color it was. So now the clear quartz ball changes to the color you originally had. And in the space, just begin to visualize your chakra connecting to that beautiful ball. And that chakra expanding. And then as it expands again, you're going to take another deep breath in, exhaling the breath, and see that beautiful ball changing back to that clear quartz ball. And as it changes back again, you begin to see all your chakra colors continuing to get brighter, turning clockwise, raising your vibration even more. Now just take a nice deep breath here. And as you exhale the breath, you begin to just allow your hands to relax, because now that ball has deflated down into the earth, connecting with the clear quartz crystal. And that you begin to feel your energy in the room that you are in. Your feet on the floor. Feeling yourself sitting in the chair you are in. Feeling the energy around the room you are in. That you can begin to hear all the sounds around you. And as your eyes are closed, you begin to see the light from within. And just gently open your eyes. I think Linda fell asleep on us.
Mm-hmm. I do that.
There she goes.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
Good.
Good. So Nick, how was your experience?
Good. I couldn't tell if it was purple or indigo.
Okay.
It was kind of like purple but faded in the middle.
So it's a good possibility that so it was purple but faded in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, probably a little bit of both.
Hmm.
Which makes sense. Because when you think about it, you got your third eye here and crown here. So it could very much be a mesh.
Yeah, that's what I took from it.
Nice, nice.
Yeah,
So that was the color that you started with?
Yeah.
Now, when you started rotating the ball around the room, what was the color that you ended up with?
That one. It kind of went to blue and then like different shades of blue, but ended up back at purple again.
So the actual ball that you started with was the blended of indigo and purple,
Yeah.
and the
Wow.
one that you that someone else gave you was like a bluish purple, you said?
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
Very
Hmm.
nice. And were you able to get that vision of the ball changing back to the clear quartz crystal?
Yes.
That's
Awesome.
cool. Nice.
Awesome.
Okay.
And your emotional level now is
9, I'd say.
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's good.
Excellent. Nice. And Linda, for you, what was the color ball you started with?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Okay. And do you remember what the ball was when they passed it to you? You don't remember that neither.
No.
Okay. All right.
I remember talking to someone though. That I remember. I was having dialogue with someone.
Oh, do you know who the someone was?
No, I don't.
Oh, do you remember what they were saying to you?
No.
Just that you know they were saying something.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You know, so for you, what you may want to do is either before you go to sleep, just ask your higher self if they can reveal whatever the message was they were trying to get to you, because
Mhm.
obviously you were able to hear them. You just don't remember what they said.
Mhm.
Which is great. And also, as we said earlier, whatever it was they were exchanging with you in words, you may in your waking world receive that message one way or another, whether it's turning on the radio unexpectedly or um, standing outside and a bus comes by and you see this advertisement and it catches your eye, or a number, whatever it might be. There's so many different ways that spirit can communicate to us and get the dialogue across that they want you to hear and know about.
Mhm.
How is your emotional level now?
8.5.
Good. Excellent. Excellent. So how do you both feel tonight after our meditation?
Good.
Good. Good.
Very
Good.
good. Very good. And Linda, what do you have planned for tomorrow?
Um, I have my part-time job. I was doing our planning session tomorrow with my teacher from my school, my feng shui school.
Oh, okay.
Then I have a virtual doctor's appointment in the afternoon. I think I have something in the
Doctors are
evening.
doing virtual appointments?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Mhm.
Interesting. They
Yeah.
don't want you in the
They're-
office neither.
Yep.
Right. They don't.
I mean, if they don't
No.
necessarily need
Yeah.
to see you, why not? I mean, I'm sure there's reasons why you would have to go in if you had to. So nice.
Well, yeah, for him, it's more the clients want him to, they're going to do the calls over the phones, my therapist. So,
Uh-huh.
that way, why go in if you can do it over? And now they're permitting it over the phone because permitting it, they're allowing it over the phone. And now, he wants to kind of get ahead of everything and do the video calls. But I've had already 2. I had a dermatologist video call, I had my physician video call.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. And
Yeah.
and Nick, what are your plans for tomorrow?
Work. I
Work,
don't
work,
really have a
work.
chance. I have a couple classes to attend online, and that's about it. And I'll probably catch up on some other stuff that I haven't been falling back on.
Excellent, excellent. And now for the two of you, I think I might have asked this question last night. I'll ask it again tonight. In regards to everything that's been going on with the COVID-19, how are you both feeling? We'll start with Linda. How are you feeling with that? Do you feel like you're becoming a little more easier with it, more at ease and peaceful with it, or are you still uneasy?
That's like a loaded question.
What's that? That's a loaded
Like
question.
yeah. I don't know what to say. Still uneasy about it. I've gotten, I take it one day at a time. That's all I can do.
And what's causing you to feel uneasy about it?
not me. It's more so my mom. 'Cause I think it's really antibiotics she's been taking for this cold that she's had. Has nothing to do with this, but it's just now she's not feeling so good. She feels weak. She feels lousy, and then no, just and I have a feeling it's all this going on. Like she hasn't been out in a month, and she's always on the go, on the go, on the go. She likes to walk outside and take care
Yes,
of things and
yes.
stuff. So I think her being cooped in is starting to like get to
Starting
her
to get
that
to
way.
her.
So
Yes.
yeah, she's not realizing that, but
Exactly. Exactly.
yeah. So it's kind of
Alrighty.
making
All
me a
right. Well,
little
as you said, take it one day at a time. This way here, it doesn't overwhelm you.
yes.
Yes, yes. And Nick, how are you doing with it? Are you more at ease?
More so, but not really at. It's a lot of the uncertainty of it, and then the way it upended everything that I was like working on. I'm not as emotional about it, not as angry about it, or
Mm-hmm.
you know
Mm-hmm.
scared about it, but I'm also just kind of frustrated at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Me
kind of feel
too.
bad about it because a lot of it makes it. Sometimes I feel selfish about why I'm frustrated, or people will make you feel selfish with why you're frustrated, and
Uh-huh.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of feelings around that. But just take it a day at a time.
Yes, yes.
Get a
And the reason,
routine.
yeah, and the reason why I asked the question is because on a day to day, I mean, one day we might feel like we have it under control and we're feeling good about it and easy, and then something can take place another day where we may not be. So it's really important to evaluate each day, because just because you might be feeling really good about it one day, something can occur, whether it occurs just in your mind or something happens on the external, can definitely redirect your thought process.
Yeah.
So I'd like to invite you just to be gentle on yourself and recognize that you may very well have what I like to call roller coaster emotions, where you may feel like, oh, I'm feeling really great and it's awesome, and I'm getting an understanding of this, and the next day something may occur, and you may not feel the same way. So
Hmm.
just be gentle, easy on yourself, and recognize that this is a day to day, and just being gentle, and just remind yourself that my favorite expression is, it is what it is
Hmm.
until it's not.
Mm,
That's my expression. It is what it is until it's not, and focusing on all the great things that are going on, and not focus so much on what's going wrong.
mhm.
All right. So with that being said, we're gonna let the recording stop.